Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet. And to first start off the episode here, I want to apologize. I think I mentioned this already in the previous episode of this series and a couple other series, but my voice is kind of hoarse, kind of not sounding like itself, and I apologize because I've been underneath the weather. I got a little bit of a common cold or whatever here this past weekend. And unfortunately, I had to stop my production of producing videos for you guys, so like that. But I'm getting a little bit better now, and my voice is starting to come back somewhat. But we'll get into today's episode. This is episode 174 for Rashad Bolden's Rotor Show. And today, well, we are going to be in the Bay Area. We're going to be taking on the Giants. Now, the Giants right now are in last place in the division. We're in 12 games behind the Arizona Diamondbacks, only 6.5 behind us, so they still got a good shot here. It's still early enough in the season they can still bounce back. Taking on DS here in this game here. Now, as for the series we had again, it's Oakland. I wish I would capture that because it was such a great series. Bolden, well, they lost 2 straight, but Bolden had just a great series in that one. 5 of 9, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, 3 runs scored. 2 stolen bases, and his average is still hovering around 400. As you see here, I think the second or third at bat here, or it might be the second at bat here, but Bolden gets a double there. They're down by 5 here, and Bolden's trying to get something going here as his hitting streak now goes to 12 games now. As we'll see what he'll be able to do now here in this at bat, or this here at second base. Now 3-1 count here, I believe, for Jerko, and that is going to be ball number 4 there, as Diaz loses Jerko there on that pitch there. So it's now 2 runners on board here, down by 5, 1 out here. We can get some things going. So Power's back in the lineup here. He's been out for an injury, which I did not know that he was out for an injury. And now it kind of makes me think now. For a while there, I realized he was not in the. He was usually bats somewhere in that area, where usually behind Jerko, or about a guy back of Jerko. But we'll see here. Bolden will come in to score, and that is going to help them there. But it's still a lot of baseball to play here. Down by 4 now. There's go top of the 8th here. We'll see what Bolden can do here. He hits this one high and deep out to right center field here. He is hoping that that ball does not get caught, and it does, as the center fielder is right on top of that one. Not going to let triples go by, just like in that series there against the Braves. We had 2 triples in that ball game, but we'll see here. Giants will end up picking up, will hold on to the win there, and they'll win this one 6-2 is your final score. Bolden 1 for 4 in the ball game with a double and a run scored there, and he's hitting 384 for the season. So nice job there for the Giants. Not so nice for us, as now that losing streak now goes on to 3 games. So we got to turn things around here if we want to get ourselves still in the hunt here for the division, as we're just 6.5 back. Or no, not 6.5 back. We're a few games back of Arizona. So, excuse me. We'll go to game 2 now here of the series, as the Giants are going to be hosting us here once again, and we'll try to see if we can turn things around now. Trying to pump the brakes here on the losing here. We got to try to get ourselves back on track here as we take on the painter, Sherman Williams. Yeah, I get it. You know, painting, Sherman. You know. Anyway, 15 starts so far for the season, 5-7 for the season so far here, and we'll see what we can do against Williams. So Bolden, you see 384 there for the season, and we'll see what kind of damage he can do today against the Giants. It's a new day, new chance here now to get a win, as we'll see 0-2 count here for Bolden. Not in a good position now, as we'll see. Ooh, gets a hold of this one. This one's going to go high and deep. This is going to go back, and this one is going to go in the gap. That one's going to rattle around. This one is going to be good enough for a triple, and that's exactly what he's going to get there. Nice job there. He could have probably ran a little bit more and probably would have got inside the park there, but I'm not going to push it, as we get a runner on board here And look at that. Just a great hit there, rattling around, trying to pick it up here. As that is, hopefully, that will fire up this ball club's dugout there. As the Padres need something to just get them lit. So we'll see Jared Jerko there, see the splits there. And it looks like he's doing very well against right-handed pitching here. As we'll see what he does against Williams now in this one. As we'll see here, well, not so good here against Williams, who's a righty, as he strikes out there. And that leaves Bolden there at third. So that 2-out triple does not do us any good there, but we do get a 1-run lead here. Bolden here is going to hit this one up there in the middle of the second, or shortstop cannot get a hold of it. And that is going to get a base hit there for Bolden. Yeah, the scorers decides it is a base hit, so it's going to be a base hit. And now runners at second and first. So we'll see the next bat here for Bolden here, top of the sixth, as we'll see 2-2 ball game here for Bolden as they're down by a run. Runner at first, and we'll see Bolden here hits this one right up the middle there. Just hit it where it's been pitched, and he does so, and that's going to be a base hit. So now 3 for 3 for Bolden, now a triple and 2 singles. And Bolden is on fire right now. No one can touch him, but still, the team is still struggling here in this game, trying to score some runs now. So we'll see here, down by 1, as we'll see a bases loaded here, and a 2 out here. Bolden, oh my goodness, Bolden did not take his time there. He thought he had that. Thought he'd get that one through the up and uprights there. That could have scored a run, I think, if he waited for another pitch or two. And that is going to cost him. As now they're trailing by 4 here in the top of the 9th here. Bolden's up to bat here with 2 on. And a 3-run blast would get them within 2. But this is going to go ahead. Actually, it's going to put him within 1, actually, if he got the 3-run blast. But it's going to only drag 1 runner across. And it's now going to be a 5-2 ball game. So runners at first, or second and third. And the Giants here want to try to close this up here. And they do so there as they win this one. As they take game 2 of this series now, a final score of 5-2 tonight. So not much damage from like the night before, but still losing here. And Bolden had an excellent game there, but just could not get him to come knock him in there. He was in scoring position at least three different times there in this game. And that is going to be pretty much it for this one, as we'll see here. There you see 4 for 5 there for Bolden. As he had that triple, and of course he did, get an RBI for his effort there, but not enough to help them get the win. As again they lose this one, this time by 3. So we'll see here what we can do now in game number 3 in this one. As now the losing streak now goes to 4 straight now. Always to me, all the way back from the series with Oakland. Actually, want to say it actually be 6 because, because we lost the last 2 against the Braves. So, wow, yeah, we definitely need to stop this losing here as we go to the 7th inning here. Top of the 7th, we'll see Bolden here gets to this one. That is going to find a gapper. That is going to be going ahead and put Bolden here as he's going to run this one here. He's on third, and they have not thrown the ball in here. Bolden could get it inside the Parker, and he does. Nice job. Now, if I'm corrected here, standing corrected or not, let me know in the comment section. Did we not see this do this same thing again just a couple of episodes ago here in this same ballpark when he actually had 2 in a row back to back? Yeah. I think this might be Bolden's favorite park to play in. So, now we go to the 8th inning here. We'll see here we're up by 1 with the 2 runners on board. Nobody out. 1-0 count here for Bolden. If he gets a hold of this one, he is hoping and praying it's going to be a splash. As this one is going to, go over the wall, and it's going to go into the bay. As that is home run number 2 today. As that is a 3-run home run there for him, as that is number 38 now here for him, as he belts this one there high and deep. Nice job from them as we take a look here and see this one. And look at that, just a beautiful shot there. I'm pretty sure people in the Bay, they are just scrambling for that ball there in the water, going to their little canoes and all that kind of stuff. But that's something they need to show next year when you hit a home run. You know, maybe show the guys diving for it, you know, diving out of their canoes trying to get the ball with net out there with nets and stuff. That'd be a little cool thing to show. You know, especially if you're on a home run, you know, like how Bolden was on that home run. You know, beating Barry Bonds' you know, single season record there. Be kind of cool to see that in the game. Or any ballpark, you know, you have something like that, you know, someone chasing history on something, you know, so the fans really get into it. But that, yeah, we win game 3, final score 6-2, and we go, Bolden goes 2 for 4 in the ball game with 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, 2 runs scored, and only 1 strikeout. So now we go to the 4th and final game of this series. We're going to try to wrap it up here with a nice little bow as we take on Kirby St. John. And Bolden in the past has been doing pretty well against Kirby St. John. I was looking at some of the numbers there against him, and looks like Bolden might have the edge here. As we'll see a 0 for 2. So far not starting too good off here. As we'll see a line out and a ground out there for Bolden against St. John's. We're down by 5 here. Runners on corners with 2 outs. And we'll see if Bolden here, well, he hits this one there over the right field. And this one is going to be an easy catch there by the right fielder who makes a catch. And that one is going to end the inning. So, Bolden tries to go deep there, but not deep enough. As we'll see a 0-3 day here for Bolden. And we'll see Giants trying to get back in this one. It's Bolden. Actually, Giants doing pretty well staying in this one. It's 5-0, but Bolden pops this one up and gets the first out of the inning. So, you want me to tell you who won, who lost? Well, it's pretty obvious who won. Excuse me. Final score of this one, after I cough my guts up here. Final one of this one, it is 5-0. Giants win this one as we go back to losing again here, and we gotta try to turn things around. We gotta change the culture here in San Diego here. Is we cannot be losing games like this. Should have had this one split there after we had a great game 3 there, and things are starting to heat up. So you see Bolden 0 for 4 in this one. A tough day. They did pitch him pretty tough here, especially in this last game. They're not really giving him much to do much with, but that's still no excuse there for the rest of the team as we end up losing that one. So there you see, yeah, we had that 6-game losing streak there and finally put the brakes on. Won game 3 of that series with the Giants, and then now back to losing again. So on episode 175, we'll have the 3-game series there in Texas as we take on the Texas Rangers, and we'll see what we could do there to the Rangers there in Arlington before we get back home there to end the month of June against Pittsburgh. So that should be a great series. I believe we may show both of those series there. I don't know. I have to think about it, but hopefully my voice gets better, and hopefully you guys will return for more Road to the Show with Rashad Bolden here on ESGNet. As always, you guys, if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. That helps out everyone that are looking for this series here, and also helps me out there. Shows me if you guys are enjoying this series or not. Not to mention, follow us if you haven't followed us here on YouTube. Well, shame on you. Hit that subscription button. Also, don't forget to hit the bell notification so you guys can be notified when videos are uploaded to the channel. Follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord for latest events on what's going on here on the channel and what is going on in the world of sports gaming and in sports in general. Some pretty good articles there of some things going on in the NFL and also Major League Baseball, and also some news that you guys will be the first to know about upcoming series coming up here on the channel. I'll have a video about that, about some pretty big plans I have for Madden, and for the first time this year, FIFA. Yeah, cannot wait. Should be fun, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. So thank you guys again for watching, and as always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.